fourth trimester. It might scare you. While you're pregnant, you hear a lot about it. You hear that so many gross things are going to happen in your body. You're going to be fatigued. You're going to be tired. Your baby's going to be a mess. Don't worry, guys. Not that scary. If you are prepped and prepared before you even hit that fourth trimester, you're going to be great. Hello, welcome back to another video from me, Danielle. I am so happy that you're here with me. If you have not liked this video yet, please give it a like and also show some love. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on your alerts for when any of my new videos come out. I talk family, fitness, health, and how to be the best mom possible, and also function at your highest level as a mom. I'm a mom of 4 boys, 5 years old and under, and I like to say we kick some butt here at the Hollembaek house, being that we are very busy with all these children running around all the time. So we're talking fourth trimester today. If you hit this video, you probably know what that means. It's the 12 to 13 weeks right after you have a baby, and it's that recovery period where you're kind of becoming yourself again. You just had a baby. You just gave birth to not only a baby, you gave birth to an organ. That placenta you grew is now out on the outside of the world. So right now I'm 15 weeks postpartum with my 4th baby in the last 6 years. Insane. I have been pregnant or breastfeeding for the last 6 years now. It is a lot to think about, and it went really, really fast. But in that time, I was able to accomplish a lot. And one reason why I think I was is because I never let the 4th trimester with any of my kids affect me. Here are my 5 ways that I got through the 4th trimester without basically going crazy. Number 1. The day I got home from the hospital, I started to exercise. I don't care if that's walks with your newborn. I don't care if that's just doing some squats around the house. Maybe it's cleaning the house. I never stop moving, because as soon as you stop moving your body and you stop getting that momentum going, it's going to be very hard to restart. And one way that you make sure you never stop is don't stop while you're pregnant. As long as you have a healthy pregnancy and you're allowed to exercise and your body's letting you do it all the way up until the day you deliver, exercise the day you deliver. I am a long distance runner. That's my preferred method of exercise. I ran up until the day I gave birth to all of my children. And I guarantee that is one reason why I was able to recover so quickly, because I never stopped doing it. In fact, if you want to learn more about how to run during pregnancy, I got a video right here that you can watch next. That's number 1 tip. Never stop moving. Even when you get home from that hospital, make sure you keep going. Number 2. Health is important. Make sure that when you come home, you have all the foods that are nutritious, that are nourishing your body, that have all those minerals, all of those probiotics, prebiotics that you can put into your body. One thing I implemented at the end of this pregnancy and during postpartum was taking AG1 every day. I'm not sponsored by them, but I really do stand by this product. I have taken every day now for the last 4 months. I basically started taking it my last week of pregnancy and then continued it on. And I think it's really made a difference in my recovery. I was not as sore postpartum. I did not bleed as long postpartum. In fact, my bleeding was really done like at about 2 weeks postpartum, which is insanely fast. And then I also was able to get back to my fitness level very quickly. If you check out my Instagram, I have progress videos for at least the first 2 months of postpartum, and you can see, I mean, I went from 0 to 100 pretty dang fast. And of course, the exercise, everything helped with that. But I do think having the proper nutrition also helped. Fruits and vegetables, that was my go-to snacks. I didn't keep the processed food around. My whole family, I've been trying to get the processed food out as much as possible. Not always possible with kids, especially during baseball season now. Lots of chips are around. We try to do our best. And it's helped to just not have it in the house, and you only get it when you're out and about. Big tip there is eat well, get those vitamins in, get the nutrients in. Number 3, this is one that is easier if this is your first child. If you already have kids, you kind of have to implement it and have it prepped more before you even have the baby. Have a schedule. If you have a schedule that you've been following all throughout pregnancy, do not deviate from it just because you're waking up at night and you're feeding a baby, or you're pumping, or you're getting bottles ready with formula, whatever it is. You're gonna have to do that at least a couple times a night, especially those first couple weeks. Now the baby will start sleeping better, hopefully after a month or 2, but that first baby's the hardest because you don't know what to expect. It's the easiest with scheduling because you don't have any other children you have to take care of. Now, if you have other kids, other schedules, maybe you gotta take kids to sports, school, activities, daycare, whatever it is, it makes it a lot more difficult. But as long as you keep to that schedule and you never deviate from it, it's so much easier to get back into the rhythm of life, feel like you're your own person again, and just get going with your life. And that newborn is just a new addition onto the family. With this 4th baby, that was the easiest for me because we have school now, we have sports that we go to, so that schedule is already built in, and we were just used to it at this point. It was actually harder for me when I brought home my 2nd, and I had a 16-month-old, so I had 2 babies that had a lot of needs. So everyone's gonna be a little different on that, but whatever your schedule looks like, make sure that you stick to it. One thing for me is I don't take maternity leave. Because I have businesses, because I work for a smaller company and I'm second in command there, it is really hard for me to take a maternity leave, and that's okay because I just work the hours that I could. The flexibility in my jobs are awesome because of that, and I was able to still keep up with things. I was doing work in the hospital. I was doing work while I was in labor. It really didn't matter to me because it was just another day. I know that sounds like bad in many people's minds. I want labor to be so special. But for me, it was like, it's great. I'm going to meet my child. But the actual labor experience didn't matter that much to me. And maybe that's another part of mindset, is just not putting so much in that birth and labor, because my first baby, I definitely put too much into it. And when it doesn't go your way, it's like, it's not as fun to like think back to. And my first labor was very quick, so it's hard to like even remember it all because it was middle of the night and quick. So you never know what's going to happen. Every baby's different. All my labors got longer. So whatever people say about babies coming quicker, it didn't happen for me. My mic died, so I had to go plug that in really fast. Number 4, and this one probably was the biggest one for me this time around, especially with 4 children. I didn't expect anyone to come over and actually take care of the kids. I know, it's amazing and it's great if you have that village that really comes over and helps you out. You have it the most typically with your first child because everyone wants to meet the new baby. I didn't know, and I didn't really care if I had other people come over and help me out. Why? Because I don't expect anyone else to take care of my children. I know. Throw all the hate down in the comments for me. But as a person who works a full-time job, has multiple businesses, and has to have a very scheduled life, and knows that you sometimes just got to do stuff when children are in the house and children are around, I just made it work. I've had this baby with me literally almost every moment of my day for the first 2 months, 100%, always on me. Now there've been a couple of times that I left. I had a work trip I went to. But besides that, this baby was literally in my office. Right here, my office/nursery, and it was with me the whole time. So little Johnny, he's already been in many, many work meetings, and that just is how life went. And I know I'm not going to get babysitting for him, and I don't really expect that. He's a newborn baby. I want him on me. I want him to be around me. And for my other kids, yeah, it was hit or miss. I had babysitting about 5 to 10 hours a week, max, depending on the week, with them. And it's great to have it, but my husband and I just had to work around our schedules and make things work, because that's our life. We know what it is. We made this life. We decided to have these children, so we know we had to do what we had to do. So I accepted my circumstances. That's what I'd call number 4. Accept your circumstances and make a plan to work around them, because everything is work aroundable. That should be like a shirt that I wear, because that's my life. Problem solving is a big skill, and if you have a good problem solving mind, you're going to go far in life. You can do anything if you can problem solve. Number 5, this is the last one. After you have that baby, have your mind shift from I'm pregnant to, hey, this is just like it was 9 months ago. And I'm saying this, I don't buy postpartum clothes. I wear my leggings tight. Again, guys, this is me, and I'm crazy. I'll admit to you, I'm a little freaking crazy. I don't buy postpartum clothes because I don't want to think I'm stuck in this size. I don't want to think that nothing's ever going to get better. I'm not going to lose the weight fast, because I know I can. I know I can lose it in a couple of weeks. I can be down to at least comfortable in the sizes that I had. And within 3 to 4 months, I'll be right back down to where I was. So not falling into the traps of like, go buy a whole new wardrobe and it'll be okay. You don't have to do that. The one thing you will have to buy is, if you're nursing, is you have to buy some comfortable nursing bras. Okay, whatever. I have some of those. A lot of my sports bras kind of also worked. But the first few weeks, girls are going to be large. So for me, I just kept thinking to myself, I'm already at my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm already at my pre-pregnancy mind. For me in pregnancy, my mind goes a little cluttered, and it's hard for me to think through things. I get very tired, and my mind just doesn't work as well. As soon as I'm postpartum, one of the first things I work on is making my mind stronger and making my attention better, because for some reason that 3rd trimester, that just goes for me. And I really work on that. And I really just think, okay, life is the same as it was before. We just have another new baby as an addition to the family. We're not going to stop doing what we did before. We're going to wear our same clothes. We're going to have the same schedule. We're going to make sure that we are following everything the same. So just making sure that your mind is thinking this is what it was before, that's going to help you so much. Just trust me. Trust me. You're going to have hard days. And if you just think, hey, nothing's different. This is just a hard day. Tomorrow's going to be just like it was 9 months ago, a year ago. You will be in a better place. This is coming from a mom 4 times around now. And that definitely helped me. I hope this video got you some sort of insight on that 4th trimester and what I think can help you get a little bit further and get your mindset better in that 4th trimester. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. Maybe you have comments. Maybe you think I'm a crazy woman. I mean, you want to be the first person to call me that, so you can go say that down below. And yeah, guys, have a lovely day. More videos to come, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe right there. Right there, there's another one. And watch this video if you're interested in running tips during pregnancy so that your 4th trimester will be even better. Click right here.